Okay, so we are taking the piano out one last time. Now I'm adjusting the hammer drop. After I got the adjustment so that when it travels and releases at just the right location, now after it's checked, I want to make sure that it gets the right drop. It's that last little, I want a deliberate kind of thunk. I need to be able to feel it in the key too. Kind of thunk. Could be a little more. So I turn this screw down to increase the drop. It's about a 1/16 of an inch, which is true. This is as much feel as anything else. It's got to have a good tactile response in the key. That's pretty good. I can feel it's got a nice clean thunk. The last part, I'm going to do that a little bit more too. So even though it's about, the distance is about a 1/16 of an inch, I need to feel a little bit more of a response in the key. Not quite enough there either. So when I turn this screw down, it adjusts how far the hammer drops after it's released. That's pretty good. Not very much drop, but it's just enough to feel. And some of these are pretty good, but see, the shanks and the butts were replaced with new, which means that this screw is also new, and it may not line up on the original whipping in the exact same spot. So as it wears in its new spot on the old whipping, it goes out of adjustment over time. So, and I'm being fussier than probably most people would be, because I like that aftertouch feel with the hammer. I like to feel the hammer drop in the key. Gives it an interesting responsive feel in the key as you're playing. And more importantly, I want them to be even. That's not enough. This is the kind of adjustment that really pianos need to have done every few years. This isn't a one-off thing, because they are machines, they're mechanical. They wear differently and they go out of adjustment with the seasons. They're made out of wood, so the changes in humidity and temperature will cause the wood to expand and contract and twist, and that means that you need to be constantly, year over year, making adjustments. Up close look. Up and clunk. Clunk. That's good. Maybe a bit too much. Yeah, I'm going to turn that back a bit. Turning it back away. And so it goes. 88 times. Notice that this B below middle C is a tricky one. It doesn't seem to be responding. And it might be the repetition spring isn't strong enough. Yeah, see, I adjusted this already. But as you make one adjustment, it affects everything else. So you go back over it again. That spring isn't coming up fast enough, and I can feel it's got a different resistance in the touch, even through the motion, because the repetition spring isn't giving the resistance that the other that it is in the other keys and the other notes. So I'm going to leave the drop. I think that's probably too much. The issue isn't the drop, it's the repetition spring needs to be tightened. That's too much. Anyway, so away I go. After I get this done, we'll adjust the springs, which I'll show you in another video. Thanks.